All right, you are seeing a lot of different applications. I can imagine your show has included a potpourri of things I hope you tease and tell us about. What's it been like for you and aiXplain this week?
Oh, it's actually perfect. I mean, so you can see so many
Perfect.
applications. Yeah, I love it.
Love that.
Yeah, so what we were dreaming of 30 years ago is happening now. You can see all these applications of AI in the different areas from consumer to enterprise and so forth. So this is beautiful to see that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So and CES is perfect for this because you see not only one vertical, but so many verticals at once. Yeah.
Speed is important in every single thing that you do. And when I was stalking you before this thrilling panel, I sensed from some of your quotes that as you saw all the different exciting things happening across verticals, you were nervous that speed was going to be the killer. It was going to be impossible to do this without the right amount of power and speed.
That's so true. So, like Jonathan said earlier, I think in 2023 we had the year of demos and prototypes. Now it's time to prove that the demos and prototypes can actually do a thing, and speed is a critical component. I think speed is enabling even the prototyping and experimentation phase to be more efficient. So a person can actually, or a company can actually do more experimentation, more experience, user experience tests, for example, to figure out what is best. And today, every iteration is still taking quite some time. It's gotten much easier than, again, 30 years ago or 10 years ago or even 2 years ago. But it's by far not where it needs to be. It needs to be 10 times, it needs to be 20 times faster so that we can actually innovate much more. And speed is opening up also a new way of thinking about AI. So what some of our customers are using, they're not using one agent, one LLM at the same time. They're using multiple LLMs, negotiating with each other to serve a certain problem. It's the same like if you want to solve a problem, if you want to start a team to solve that problem. It's a team, 5 different people, 5 different capabilities, sitting together, negotiating and discussing things with each other. So you need 5 specialists to sit down together and monitor each other and helping each other to do something better. So if we don't have the speed, we can't afford to have multiple of these running at the same time. Now with the speed there, the sky is the limit. You can do so much more than what you did before. And that's what we do. We have 43,000 models right now on the platform. We want to see them all on Groq so that can actually iterate so much more faster than and with the experimentation each of these small and large companies have on our platform.
Wow, that's impressive. How long have y'all been collaborating?
Only a couple of months, really.
Like live, yeah, a couple of months, 3 months, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, with Embodied, we had a longer experience, collaboration. They're on working together for a couple of years or so. But now that we have Groq underneath, this integration between the 3 platforms is very young. Yes.
Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing a bit about it with us today. That's awesome. Teaser, yeah, go for it.
So I think I am excited because, I mean, since we have now Groq on the platform, we have 5,000 users, developers, which are building existing applications, and now they can actually, with one click of a button, switch and compare, benchmark. How does it look with Groq? How does it look with other infrastructures? And then basically make a decision to switch or what they can do. This is actually an enabler for many of our users on the platform.
Are there any applications that you've seen on the platform that you're particularly excited about, or very distinct trends you're seeing across those 5,000?
So I would say customer, engagement with the users, anything which is chatbot experiences, speech input, things where a user is talking to a machine or to a system is one thing, and that's going to benefit quite a bit out of this engagement for the same reason Paolo was saying, that the system is reactive response fast. Other use cases are now that some companies have a lot of data and they basically need to go through it in a very quick manner. They can do it because now the speed, they don't need to run it on and wait for days or weeks until things go. It's getting faster because we can have actually that infrastructure underneath to go through the data faster. So this is
And we were talking about what it is that aiXplain does, and I think you had a really crisp way to explain it at dinner the other night. Most people probably don't know how they return to you, but do you want to give that?
Sure. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, we have every day new technologies coming in. It gets confusing for even us. I mean,
We're in this. We don't know
exactly.
what models to use and whatnot.
Exactly. So, and that is basically the beauty is if you have it all in one platform, you can benchmark it. You can discover it first. No one knows what is there to begin with. So you can discover it. You can benchmark it. You can fine tune it. You can then deploy it all in the platform side by side with all the technologies, all the suppliers there is. That's a great thing. So and then it's easy to switch forward, backward to different systems and pick what is best for you. And the more we have, the better it is. Yeah.
So are you seeing, I know Jonathan, you mentioned you're with folks who things work best when people already have a there. Let's put it that way. Are you seeing people a little earlier stage in their journey?
We have them too, yes. We have them too. So we have, I would say, 30-40% are experimenting and trying to build like new experiences with AI. But then we have also the people which are in this for a long time as well and building now what we call pipelines, apps, basically AI apps on our platform and building. And then they see that certain components are super fast and other components are slowing the whole pipeline down. And they need to optimize. And if the more choices they have to benchmark against each other and pick the right one for them, the better it is.
So if you're confused about AI and what models to use, you go to aiXplain.
Yeah.
They help you find the right model. They reduce the confusion for you.
Yeah.
And you have
That's awesome.
thousands of developers paying you for this already, and you're just taking off like a rocket.